Russia attacked the Ottoman Empire, and this led to the Crimean War. The British and the French feared Russian expansionism, and so they support the Ottomans. And the Ottomans were able to defend themselves against the Russians. But this alliance came at a cost to the Ottomans. The British and the French made the Ottomans take out loans in order to finance the war. And over time, because of interest, these loans started to overwhelm the Ottoman financial system. And so what happened was the British and the French bankers came and established their own tax administration. And so from now on, a third of all revenue, tax revenue, that the Ottoman Empire generated would go directly to the French and British bankers. Okay? And so this caused the Ottoman Empire to decline rapidly over time. And the French and the British, they set up a central bank controlled by foreigners. And not only that, but they set their own tax administration. So they had their own tax agents. And that's why these bankers became very wealthy. Guess what? These bankers had a natural ally in the Dome, right? The Sabbatean Frankists. And so these Sabbatean Frankists also became very wealthy. Now what happened is that the Ottoman Sultan didn't really like this relationship. He didn't like being bossed around by these bankers. And so he went to the Germans. And so now the Germans were now financing the Ottoman Empire, and they were now allies. And so the British and the French didn't like this. And so what the Dome did was start to finance a revolutionary group called the Young Turks. The Young Turks believed in three things. They believed in secularism, no religion. They believed in liberalism. And they believed in individualism. Okay, just basically the basic ideas of modernity. And eventually, the Young Turks were able to overwhelm the Ottoman Empire and establish something called the Republic of Turkey, which is still around today. So guys, the Republic of Turkey, if you go to Turkey, it's a Dome that controls Turkey. Okay? All right? So remember, the Dome come from Zabtai Zevi. They are crypto Jews. They pretend to be Muslim, but they're in fact Jews. And these three Dome will help to found the Republic of Turkey, and they still control Turkey together. Okay, so that's an example of an alliance between the Sabbatean Frankists and the British Empire. Another example of an alliance is, of course, the Rothschild banking dynasty. This is Jacob Rothschild with King Charles of England. And this alliance goes back hundreds of years.